use that to
the
move
plum sweets that's coming up a little later on. Holy cow.
Yeah, there you
You're
go.
not helping me.
Just go.
I need help.
Ah, you're...
Wait till we tell you about that.
1 kilo of pure silver. Now, we talked about this before the show. So I gave them 50 of these here at HSN 2 days ago. We're down to 33.
33.
No airings, no nothing, 17 gone just like that.
And that's 1,000 grams, right?
Each bar is 1,000 grams,
Holy
and the
cow.
way HSN lets you buy it is unlike any place else on the planet. We make it easier here at HSN to own silver, to own coins, to own anything else easier than anybody else has ever made it. And particularly with that, because we're going to VIP financing, you go, all the stuff. So,
And I own one. It's amazing. Okay, we're going to talk about this. So we briefly mentioned at the top of the hour your Mint State 70. When you see FDOI, first day of issue, this is the flag label Silver Eagle Star Privy Mark. And I'm going to ask you about that, just for those of us like myself who really don't know what that exactly means. But we had, Mike, you had 7 of these. Mike Mark, you had 7. 6 have sold out. This
6 different labels.
Right.
I brought them in, and each one has had 1 airing, complete total sellouts all the way through.
Wow.
I saved to some degree the best for last, but they've all been pretty good. This one's first day of issue. Let's spend a few minutes talking about what the Star Privy is.
Yes,
First
please.
of all, we have to talk about what is a Privy Mark. A Privy Mark is a mark that's put on a coin by a mint to denote time or place or commemorate an event or something like that. So the United States Mint last year at the end of 2024, out of nowhere, decides that they're going to put a Privy Mark, which in this case is a star. That's right there. That's why it's called a Star Privy. See that little star right there, kind of the just below the AW, which is for the designer, as Adolf Wyman designed the coin. And so they decided to do that at the end of 2024. And several of the decisions that they made surrounding that is what has made this by far and away, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the hottest coin in the numismatic market today. When it was first released, I was like, I don't know. And then you actually kind of looked at it. So they put the Privy Mark on it. It's the very first time they've ever used a Privy Mark on a Mint State American Silver Eagle. So that in and of itself is kind of massive from a collectible standpoint. But the big thing that they did is they decided to make the coin at Philadelphia with the Privy Mark and only make 500,000 coins. Now, that's a big deal because in Mint State American Silver Eagles, the rarest Mint State American Silver Eagle prior to this was 1996. They made 3.6 million coins. In PCGS, Mint State 70, that same exact coin is $8,000 to $10,000 in Mint State 70. So it's not just the Privy Mark, it's the fact that it's certified Mint State 70, because here's what's happening. So 500,000,
so
the rarest American Silver Eagle. First time they've ever done a Privy Mark. That alone makes it this. But then you add in the fact that it's Mint State 70 perfect. And in coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is what? It's condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth, and this coin is perfect. We grade on a 70-point scale. In coins, we started that decades and decades and decades ago. We're sticking with it. And so Mint State 70 is perfect. Now, like I said, some of the decisions has made this so incredibly popular. So now you have the rarest coin. Now you have the first Privy Mark on a Mint State coin. But then when they made it at Philadelphia, that was a massive decision for collectors. And the reason is the vast majority of Silver Eagles are made at the West Point Mint. They're very good at it because they make them all.
Got it.
The Philadelphia Mint helps them out sometimes. The Philadelphia Mint is not very good at making Silver Eagles. They're good at making lots of coins, but not Silver Eagles. So traditionally, a Philadelphia minted coin is very difficult to get in Mint State 70 because the process just isn't as smooth as it is at the West Point Mint. Now add in the Privy Mark, which is added after the coin's been struck. It's an additional opportunity for the Philadelphia.
So it adds to the value of it.
So it adds to the value, but it also makes it even more difficult to get in Mint State 70. So what we end up with is what's called a coin that is conditionally rare. So it's not only the rarest Silver Eagle, but it's rare to get in Mint State 70. And that's why these Mint State 70 coins have absolutely, positively exploded in the marketplace. Because what has happened, they only made 500,000 coins. The United States Mint did not sell any of these coins directly to the general public. They only sold them through what are called authorized purchasers. They come in boxes of 500 coins that are sealed from the United States Mint. And so those boxes get sold to the APs. There's only 12 of those, and then they sell them to dealers like us.
Got it.
Well, you know, out of the 50,000, I bought 500,000. I bought 50,000 right out of the chute. Okay, 25,000 first, then another 25,000.
Did you?
And we sent those through certification, and that's when we learned really quickly that Mint State 70s are incredibly difficult to get and bring massive premiums in the marketplace. Now, it is also first day of issue. Now
that's a big deal.
That's a massive deal for value in this, because they had an advance release. So they had 50,000 coins that were an advance release. So in Mint State 70, those coins are $2,000. Wow. $2,000. So first day of issue is every bit as rare as advanced release, but it's only, we have them for $279, not $2,000.
So how in the world do we do that, though?
Well, I bought these because they were just starting to get hot.
Do you know at that time that they're going to be as popular as they are?
At that point I did. That's why I went out there and I found every single one I could in the marketplace that were available at a price that we could do. And so all of a sudden I go in there and I buy out every major wholesaler that I could get, the retailers, you know, and the retail just goes up 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%. Well, I got all the first day of issues basically that were available in any quantity. I brought them into HSN, and that's the thing. When I brought them into HSN, I priced them.
Yes.
Well, the price has subsequently gone up significantly. My price into HSN and HSN's price has not gone up a penny. We have kept it until sellout, and of the 7 different labels, all PCGS 70s, there were some first strikes, there was another first day of issue with a different label. This is the flag label that you have right here. And then so with each and every one of those labels, every single one of them complete and total sellouts. Rarity, collectability, desirability. And when you have them now at only $279.95, go find first day of issues out there. You're going to start at $299, $329, $349. Let's put it this way. I bought a few first day of issues the other day, first day of issue the other day. I bought a few, like 33. So if I may put those on hsn.com, but what I paid for those is going to take these to $399. Wow. So my next first day of issues, so my next opportunity to sell these, that you'll see these, first day of issues is going to be $399. I have 33 pieces. Wow. I have 33 pieces. Well, I have 100 pieces. That does not count everybody on the phone right now. So this is going to sell out. This is your one opportunity. This is your one chance to be able to get this at, in essence, my old pricing, the hottest coin in numismatics. So let's explain this. So there's In God We Trust, obviously. Right below that, that's AW for Adolph E. Weinman. That's who designed this coin, actually in 1916. That was originally on the Walking Liberty $half. It was so beautiful that they reprised it for the American Silver Eagle, and right below that is the star that you see right there. Now here's the crazy part of this. There's going to be another Privy, and it's going to come out at the end of April. And then when that comes out, and it's just now starting to hit the industry and collectors as to how rare, how hard this is to get, how collectible this is, how desirable this is in the marketplace. And then when the next one hits, it's going to be Katie Barr. It's going to be absolute chaos.
Does that affect the value?
Yeah, sure. It's going to be even more difficult to get, because you can't get them all if you don't get the first one.
Right. And then the thing that's so amazing for our viewers to know is that, because I always worry about, how do you know? I mean, people even say, how do I know if it's counterfeit? How do I know if it's the real deal?
Well, that's the certification. You know, and that's what happens. That's the certification. So the certification is not only for the grade to make it absolutely perfect, to not only certify that it's first day of issue, but to certify its authenticity as well. So you put all of those factors together, and that's what you get with the certification. And that's why it's so valuable and so desirable from a collectible standpoint, from everybody's standpoint. And we got about 7 dozen or so that we're showing in the system. Now, here's the thing. If you are on hsn.com, make sure and check out.
Yeah, don't just put it in your cart.
Yeah, because if you just have it in your cart, you're kind of looking around and someone else comes, they can literally just, until you check it out and understand. So if I could get more of these, and I have like 33 more, it's a different label actually. That is, I'm going to be $399.95. $399. It has absolutely gone crazy, because now, so I'm talking to dealers all the time, and 95% of my conversations are, do you know where any star privy boxes are? I mean, a sealed certified boxes. I know they only grade like 10%, so out of a box of 500, I get 50. It doesn't matter because they bring such incredible premiums. They're so highly sought after. They're so collectible. It's the rarest American silver eagle. The very first time they used a star privy on one of these coins, you put all of that together, and now you understand the rarity. Every single silver eagle collector has to have it. Everybody has to have it. And so then when you put that into account, now it's absolutely perfect. It's conditionally rare, very difficult to get in Mint State 70. First day of issue is obviously long past. These coins were released in 2024. So, you know, so you can't even do that. So even the boxes
And the last one.
you can't find today, even the boxes that you find today aren't going to be first day of issue. They're not going to be early release. They're not going to be first strike. They're going to be none of that stuff. And so now this is your opportunity to get in. Basically, it's like, okay, I didn't forget to get this coin. I know it's the hottest thing in the marketplace, but the great thing HSN is once we priced it, once we made it available, that's the price until it sells out.
And I'm so glad you did this. I saved it at least for, listen, again, our final show tonight. And by the way, they are flying, and we do, and Mike is so right, we have way more people that are calling, that are trying to get through to pick it up, only one of its kind. And I think what's so amazing about this is that, and I will say, I mean, every time with Mike, and I've known Mike for 25 years, you learn, and you have the opportunity to know what you are buying, which in the world of coins is one of the most important things, right? To get the value, to get the authenticity, but to get something as special as this coin. And it's funny because I was watching Suzanne's show and I went, oh, great, now I don't have any. So
no, well, but I had two of those, and I saved the one with the most quantity. So in this morning at 1 a.m., I had one that had 70, one that had 40, you know, because that's all I could get. You know, I got this batch of coins. It was about 1,000 coins, and I got it just before the price spiked. And so you're getting it just before the price spikes and guaranteed. So if I get these, and I won't be able to get this exact label in, this is PCGS first day of issue, Mint State 70. And the fact of the matter is, in all honesty, we should have just made this $2.99 or $3.29 or $3.49. That's still sold every single solitary one of them. It is the hottest coin in the market because it is the first coin of what I call the America series, because they're going to do another Privy Mark, which I've heard is either a flag or an eagle. I don't know.
I was going to ask you, so they change them every time?
Yeah, they're going to change them each time. And so they're going to do that. Same thing, about 500,000, and already the APs are getting the calls because they're going to go through the same thing. The government is not going to sell them directly to the general public. They're only going to sell them through this, you know, these 12 APs. And so when you do that, you create this scarcity. And then all of a sudden, now you're certifying the coin. And since they're made at the Philadelphia Mint, they're not going to grade any better. And so now everybody's going to start seeing the brand new, the eagle or the flag, whichever one it is. They might do both eventually, but the next coin's going to be the end of April already. And I've already done everything I can. I've tried to pre-order somewhere in the neighborhood of 50,000 coins again, if I can get those. And then we'll be able to get that. So we had Annex coins completely sold out. We had NGC coins completely sold out. We had ICG coins there completely and totally sold out. All I have left is this coin from PCGS. We had 8 different labels from PCGS. Gone, 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 gone. It's been absolutely amazing. And this is your opportunity, and quite literally your last and final opportunity at $279. First day of issue. Absolutely perfect. Privy Mark. And you add all of those things. The very first time they've done a Privy Mark on a Mint State American silver eagle. Remember, prior to this, the rarest American silver eagle was the 1996.
Why?
3.6 million. That's how many they made. They just made 3.6 million. Now you have this coin is 500,000.
500,000.
It's almost 10 times rare. That Mint State 70 1996 eagle in PCGS is $8,000 to $10,000. $8,000 to $10,000, and it's because it's the same thing. It's conditionally rare. It's really hard to get in Mint State 70.
It's going to sell out. 100%. It's going to sell out. We have only a few dozen.
We knew that coming in. I mean, you know.
Exactly. This is why I brought it right out the beginning. You didn't have to wait later tonight. And when it comes to being able to get access, there are only a handful of yous in the world, right?
Right, correct.
You know
No. And that's right. When you're talking about guys that, you know, so let's say I'm buying 50,000 silver eagles.
Right.
You know, we're talking about millions of dollars.
Right.
And the way it works is it's like, okay, let me have those coins and I'll sell them and then I'll get some money and I'll pay you back. It's like, okay, you're going to buy, you know, 50,000 coins. You front wire me the money and then I'll send you the coins. So you got to be able to have access to those literally millions of dollars to be able to get the coins, to be able to have them them certified to be able to make them available to you. And when that new coin comes out, the second coin in what I call the America series, it is going to be something special. I mean, it is already chaos in the marketplace. People looking for this. So I talk to guys, and we have a thing that's called open to buy. This is how many, you know, I'd be willing to buy. Yeah, it's like I'm open to buy. And so a guy says, you know, I'm open to buy 2,500 of these coins. I said, how you doing with that? He says, well, I've been able to buy 500 in the last week. There's just because they have to come out of sealed boxes, and there's coins out there, but not in sealed boxes because everybody is kind of sitting out there looking for these perfect Mint State 70s. Now understand, without the Mint State 70 even, it's still incredibly collectible, still incredibly desirable because it's still the rarest American Silver Eagle. It's still the very first time they put a Privy Mark on an American Silver Eagle. So just that alone, now add in the fact that it's conditionally rare in Mint State 70 and $279.95 is a crazy good price.
And you know what? Our viewers see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have about 3 dozen left, but we have probably 100 people on the phone.
Not exactly with as many people as we have calling. It 100% is going to be a sellout. And by the way, it's a beautiful coin too.
It's gorgeous. Well, the American Silver Eagle's always.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's an absolutely incredible value. Congratulations to everyone. But listen, do this. Write that number down, 907181, and we will let you know when that is completely sold out. Here, you want to carry it this time?
I'll get it.
It's so heavy.
Thank you.
We're guarding the Palm Sweet.